Welcome everyone. So today I'm using the Terror Bird, which at this point is really my main dino. Not only that, I'll be starting on my favourite map, Teutonia. So when I spawned in, I was stuck on this desert island. Because of this alien croc, I couldn't cross yet, because he would definitely kill me. So I acted friendly, trying to get my chance to cross. But then the alien croc tries killing this poor little piglet. As soon as I bit him, I thought to myself, he's probably just going to run away and then kill us when we try to cross. But he kept coming out of the water trying to get us. But there was absolutely no way I was going to let him eat this little piglet. So I took him out and finally we could cross, and at least I saved the little piglet. I'm not going to say his exact name, but his name was Pork Express. So in the distance I saw some big carnivores laying down, so I knew I had to get them. So I stood there in this bush for about 2 minutes just hoping one of them would sit down again. And soon enough they was convinced that I was gone. I was really trying to get him to radius attack his friend so he killed him, but he just wouldn't do it. He obviously knew what would happen. So I took him out, and these guys would never trust a bird in the bushes again. So if you're a big dino player and you're ever hurt, there's this place called Fire's Destiny, and you can actually get healing water here. Because hardly anyone visits here, I used to use this to grow up when I first played on Teutonia. So next I went to the snow biome, and I had a dust bath in front of this group, which they found very offensive. But it's 2024, so anything's offensive, I guess. So I was very much outnumbered here, and this fight was very dangerous. And the hill made it very hard to judge where I would be next so I didn't get bit. So they went and hid in the water, so I went and healed for a bit. So eventually they would run back in the water again, but then I saw one sit down, so I snuck up on him. Just imagine if this acro bit me instead of headbutting me then, he probably would have killed me. So the next time I jumped on, they changed the map.
What the fuck? Doesn't work! What the fuck?
So I waited and waited in hopes that Teutonia would come back, but it never did. Instead I thought I'd show you what happened before this and what happened since I last died as a terror bird. One of the most fun things to do with a terror bird is to go around playing football with tacos. It was like the terror bird was specifically made to kick him in the face. Eventually they will run away, but there's nothing like a nice juicy taco to keep you going. So next I started attacking this Hatzegopteryx, but absolutely everyone was trying to butt in. I'm probably going to have to go back on Gonwa soon because people just keep butting in fights and it's not really fun anymore. I've had at least 40 kills since my last death, but about 15 of them were ended by a load of people butting in and killing them. Not sure what this Alio was trying to achieve butting in here. He had absolutely no health. I love the funny way the bird's neck wobbles when he gets knocked back. It looks so hilarious. The other Alio came over and got completely confused and thought the Hatzy killed his friend, but it was me. That there is exactly why I need to start fighting on Gonwa again. So for hours the herbivores have been protecting the tacos, but then they slipped up for a second and I got one. People do not like it when you kill their tacos. So a Megalania came out the water and tried to low kill me, so I ran and hid on this rock and healed for a minute. So once I was ready, I went and hunted down that Megalania. So in this fight I tried to be aggressive as possible at first to see how much damage this thing could take, and it can't take any. So at this point I looked down at my health and was like, oh no, I'm done for here. It seems like you just can't have a fight in this place without people butting in. So next time I jumped on, this Archilla beta attacked everyone while they were sitting down, so me and this little Deinonychus killed him. So this guy really wasn't happy that I killed him and he came back for me. So once I got him low, I ran in and tried to face tank him just to see how this thing could take it. And this thing is definitely a lot weaker than it used to be, but it's still pretty good. So next I saw a Thalassodromeus flying low. Well, we definitely didn't see that one coming. So in the distance I could see a terror bird in distress, so I ran in to help him. So in all the confusion, the Archilla turns around and accidentally kills another Archilla. straight after that, 2 tacos tried to hunt me down. It would end up being one of the most dangerous games of taco ball that I had ever played. And that was it. The whole field was after me for kicking the tacos. So I really wanted to kill one of them, but there was way too many of them and I had to run away before I ran out of stamina. So next something got added to the game and there was another creature better than the terror bird. I'm just so glad the Capro isn't better than the Dimetrodon, because that thing's the king of the small dinos and anything more powerful than that would just be crazy. So soon the terror birds were at war with the little crocs. The way these little capros turn, they are so dangerous to fight as a terror bird. I'm just glad all these guys are terror bird mains, because eventually we would beat them all. Don't you just hate it when people do this? I'm fighting this Rex and I'm beating him easily and he can't get me with that radius attack. There's nothing worse than losing a kill to a gang of mix packers. But lucky for me, this Archilla beta would give one exactly what he deserved. So next I grouped up with a player who started attacking this Dimetrodon, which I thought was a very stupid idea. But instead of standing there and fighting, the guy just kept running away. Which is crazy, because it only takes a bite or two to completely bleed out a terror bird. So when the Kentro hit me, I was sure I was going to die, but I sat down just in time. So eventually I would survive and I would live to eat tacos another day. So after a few months off and using this thing again, I definitely think it's very good. But there's a lot that's better now. I'd definitely say the Dimetrodon is better, the Capro's better, Sabertooth's better, probably both of the Apaches are better too. But obviously because it's a bird, I absolutely love it. But what I'm really looking forward to next is a Utah Raptor. When I looked at the shape of it, there's something very interesting I noticed about it. Because of its long body, it's probably going to be very open to getting hit by terror birds. But at the same time, it's very low to the ground, so it might be very good at killing Dimetrodons. But that obviously depends how the claws work really. From what I saw in their stream, it looked like it only had crawl swipe. But I didn't watch all of it, so I really don't know, and it wasn't finished yet. But I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you all later.
Cindy, what up here?